Hello and welcome to the Leadership Transition course. In this new module, we will look at a number of topics. Basically, this module is titled Man, Know Thyself. This is basically going to take you through how you need to understand yourself and how that is important to your leadership transition. So whether you're already leading or whether you choose to become a leader in the future or whether you're just going to start your leadership position or management position, what is important to know is you need to be able to understand yourself and to lead yourself in order to be able to lead others or manage others. So what are we going to be looking at? Basically, this will be focused on items like your self-personality check. Who am I? Have you ever asked yourself the question, who really am I? How do I behave? Why do I do the things the way I do them? That's a very important question that anyone should ask themselves. Because if you understand who you are, then you probably start getting an understanding of how and why you do things the way you do them. And that will definitely at some point start helping you understand why others do things the way they do them. So to enable us understand this and look more, we will look at things like Facet 5, which is mainly used in a workplace to evaluate personalities and how people behave and what type of roles they play. So we will do a short introduction of this, and it's something you can also deep dive into on your own. We will also look at 16 personality, which is free to do, and you can do a 16 personality test on your own. Something that it tells you in general and uh, looks at the various behavior for 16 different types of people and then maps them to different way of life, like in relationship, in businesses, in your work or career, your friendship, how you look at yourself in a marriage. And then there are others like the DISC, which is the dominance, influence, steadiness, compliance. And this tells you based on these four aspects, if you're dominant or you are able to influence it better, or you're the type who wants some level of steadiness, or you're just the type who comply. And again, we will continue with looking at temperaments, which basically will look at four types like choleric, melancholy, phlegmatic, and sanguine. And we will also look at places or things like a pre-test site where you can do multiple type of tests to look at or give you an idea what kind of personality you have. All this helps you in understanding in different ways how you look at things. The idea here is that they don't tell you or say for sure that this is what you are. They tell you this is what you we think you are. And it's up to you to really evaluate that using real life scenarios or situations from the past and even in the future to come to evaluate that and be aware. Actually, the basic thing is that they create awareness. And later on, we will look at iceberg model and how to look at things that are visible to us as people and things that are not visible that we don't see, like behaviors and values and things that we need to be aware of. And then what kind of behavior models we have and how you can or what steps you can take to modify behavior. And then finally, we will then look at what we call the dark triad of personality, which is just to give you some tips about some one, two, or three personality types that you need to be watchful about, not just in your job, but in life in general, and to be able to detect them and briefly talk about them. So, in the next set of videos, we will dive into all this, and thank you for listening.